today. Jones and 4. Decent but not great offensive cornerback. Bruce Smith, our legend. We got Poe and Dolphins. In other news, Jets got Matt Forte. I'm pretty excited about that. We don't have a running back, and that's been hurting us, but it doesn't matter. Greg Wilson looks really mad and messed up in that picture. Champions? What's that? There's no picture.
Is 4-0 and a title on the horizon? I'm Larry Ridley, and we'll find out soon as this is Draft Champions. The Vikings that are playing knowing they've got a little bit of wiggle room should they stumble. But they'll want to take care of business right here, right now. Their opponents here will be the New York Jets.
And with that kick, we're underwhelmed. 24. Two tight ends on the field here. And it's batted down.
That almost got intercepted.
Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. Second and 10. Thomas is taking it on the screen. Smith there to take him down.
At least he's made some forward progress.
In that secondary, a surefire future. Hall of Famer, cornerback, Darrelle Revis.
Yeah, I know the coaches are happy to have him on that defensive side, too, because you can be so creative when you have a corner.
And he's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get it.
9. Coming to the line at the 50. The Vikings are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end.
I dove. I would have
Davis with the catch.
But he only gets 3. I dove. I would.
This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback.
Into the Vikings fan.
Second down and 7. Gary Barnage holds it in.
A lot of times you look at the drag route, you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it, it's just short of getting the first down.
The Jets set at the line. Dime package. With the serve.
All we're sending right now is blitzes, so you might want to change it up. But not on this point. Here we go. This is dangerous.
First and 10.
And
Starks ready to run off the screen.
I always run this.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
Starks lined up in a single back formation. Luck, handoff, and pick up about 4.
Starks is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
After running it, it's second down.
Here we go,
Luck will take the snap from the gun.
Intercepted. Oroka! He could go. It's all right, though.
Luck's there to make the stop.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with a play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
Thomas takes it out of the eye.
Running the ball so much of a department.
That leads us to second down.
Because I didn't drop.
Thomas is lined up as the single back.
Come on. on, Julio.
And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
Well, when it's third and long early in the game, as a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful in this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
Third down and 10.
How do you miss that, Ryan?
The Jets don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The Jets don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
We haven't got a first down all game.
Matt Ryan from the shotgun.
Travis Kelce getting the first. Right here. What a hole by Kelce. He got wailed.
The Jets know that a fourth down conversion like that can be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3 more plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play that time on the offensive side.
Normally you would have cut that wall, but this means like that. And we got to do the necessary
second down here
to win this game. And that's the end of the first. Let's go.
Back here to start quarter 2. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue. Thomas is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Set up now at the 26. The Jets at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Kelce's wide open.
And it's knocked down.
My goodness.
What a job by the defender that time, reading the quarterback and the receiver and being in position to knock that football away. That is really well played. That's a clinic. Put that on the highlight film and show guys how to do it.
That field goal is good.
And converts on the 3. And they grab the upper hand thanks to that successful field goal.
Nothing like getting that field goal attempt and then making it. That's when you like the kicker on your team. That away, big guy. Come through in these moments and get his 3 points.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Vikings offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Get through. They're getting too long.
First down, offense readying for the snap.
As you can tell.
The Jets go with the dime formation here on defense. Luck out of the gun. Throws the pass.
That's a fumble. That's a fumble. He was definitely down. And then he threw it. Man, that always happens in Madden. It's so much cheese. None of the quarterbacks ever throw that either.
And Starks is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
Laurinaitis
takes him down.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Third and long. He'll throw it over the middle. And it's batted down.
Nice job, number 20.
Another third down stop right there and into the second quarter of play now. We really haven't seen this offense on track quite yet.
Yeah, let's give all the credit to the defense. I like how they're playing on the defensive side. The defensive coordinator's making good calls, and they are making it happen.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 35. Luck's taking off. Down the field. The Vikings turn the ball over on downs.
The Vikings that time go for it on fourth down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Jets put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drive, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on third down. Just not a good play on third down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
2nd and 6. Thomas, the receiver, on the screen.
still.
Good for only a yard.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
This is third down.
For attempt.
2-minute warning.
I'm going to go back to it. Well, another 30, another field goal wouldn't really help.
It'll be third down.
So, I mean, it would, but it wouldn't.
The Jets lined up, bunch formation. Ryan standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Cooper's going to pull in the bullet pass.
So far, wonderful execution of this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Oh, shoot.
Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Second and goal from the 5.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Loss of 5 on the play. Third and goal from the 9.
I should have lasered him. But I guess we're going to take our points.
Chip shot here.
Chip shot.
Drives it through for the field goal.
Well, the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
He's got a chance to return this one. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Vikings ready to take over again. They rolled the dice on their last possession, Phil, going for it on fourth down in their own territory. And, of course, they failed to convert.
Look, there's nothing like being aggressive. I like being aggressive, too, when I'm the coach of the team. But, listen, that was just uncalled for. When you're in your own territory, be smart of the football and make for the next opportunity.
We were both shaking our heads. What were they thinking about here?
Yeah, I'm saying some words that we can't say on the air.
First down here after the completion. Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. Barnage with the reception.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he's very smart. Gets out of bounds, stop the clock.
Luck's completion percentage, 60% on the day. He'll take the snap from the gun. Andrew Luck, look at that arm strength. Pass is intercepted. And a touchback. Phil, how about this performance by the defense in the first half and adding to all the acclaim with the interception before halftime?
Jim, we knew coming into the game today that they were good. And so far in this first half, they were great. What a performance.
If we can get a field goal range, that'd be great.
The Jets line up. Been a tight first half. The score's 6-0. First down at the 20. Out to Cooper. Cooper met at the 37. The Jets signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Oh, goodness, that looked like a thing dancing.
Second down coming up.
But it's just a drop, and I'll take that.
Ryan from the gun.
Come on, Kelsey.
Kelsey's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
No huddle.
The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. The Jets will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down.
I was chilling with shoe clock, and it's going to turn that off. Like, on a next drive.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
You know, you don't want to do it.
Ryan takes it from the gun. It's intercepted. We're late into the second quarter, and we'll see if the offense can capitalize on their opponent's big mistake and get right back into this game before the half.
Nice job by the defense, stopping the momentum of the other football team. Now go in at halftime, regroup, and come out here and keep using the momentum you got from that interception.
Looking across the middle, looks but can't connect on the short throw. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Vikings offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
He's brought down at the 46.
The Vikings look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
The catch is made by James Starks. Has the first down and a whole lot more. That brings the play to an end.
This time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
1 or 2 on the halfback dive. Now he's going to be forced to throw it.
The Jets lined up in the nickel. Second and goal from the 10-yard line.
Oh my goodness,
Barnage holds it in. Gets about 9 on the play. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Luck's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Thought I saw a little flinch right there, and it's going to push the offense back 5 yards.
Wait, the offense back? That was on him? That was on him. Okay.
Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line.
Now he's got 6 to go.
The Jets come out in a dime package. The Vikings will use a timeout here early in the second half.
Jeez, what? Okay, well, at least he used a timeout. But why? He doesn't know what an audible is, I guess. 3rd and goal. Come on, Brucey. That's favorite player.
Third and goal at the 6.
Has
it. Touchdown.
Okay.
Gets pretty tall. Yeah.
Extra point is good.
One touchdown.
Wilson's going to test the coverage here. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Jets are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of saying it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Ryan's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out.
All right, what do I do? All right, not. 10 yards to go.
The Jets will risk it here, going for it on 4th down.
Snap it.
The Jets need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. The Jets will take the snap from the 25. The grab is made by Kelsey.
Drop the first.
The Jets just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Ryan's completion percentage, 40% on the day. First down at the 23. They go screen with Thomas.
All right. That works. Good spin.
Not able to get away from Hall.
The Jets coaching staff has done a good job mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's second and short.
Second down.
Right up the gun with Matt Ryan.
Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Matt Ryan from the shotgun.
Oh, she threw it.
Got drilled as he throws it.
No one's open. No one's open on that one.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Second down and 10.
Break.
Intercepted.
Come on, get him down. Hit him. Oh my gosh.
He's brought down. We're getting close to the final quarter, and this offense now has a chance to build on its lead.
Yeah, if they go out there and score now on the offensive side, what are they doing to the other team? They're putting them in some known situations. So the defense will now know that the opponent is going to have to go out there and throw because they're behind in the game late.
Starks, the receiver on the screen. Moore's going to make the tackle.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Would be so clutch right now. Like, I'm not even going to lie.
Second and 10. And the catch is made by Jericho Country.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That's a great feeling.
Lutz completed his last 6 passes. Starks is in the backfield. Now first and 10. Here's the give to James Starks. He's taken down at the 23.
Starks is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
End of the third. All right.
Heading to the fourth quarter, and Bill Sims, these offenses have been held in check so far. Do you expect that to continue?
Oh, absolutely. We've seen so much here so far. In other words, defenses have kind of dominated the play, so there's no reason to think that all of a sudden these offenses are going to turn things around. Hey, I think whichever defense comes up with a big play is the one that's going to win this game.
I just want him to hurry up and either score or make an interception.
The Vikings come out in a jumbo set. First and 10. Takes the hit, throws.
I made the play on that one myself. But we got to start doing something.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
That's the reality.
Luck will take the snap from the gun. Barnage with the reception. That's reception. Number 7 for him. And Phil, talk about a tight end who has been so good at freeing himself, making plays throughout the game. This is the guy.
Yeah, and what a day he is having. I'll tell you, the way things are going for tight ends in the NFL, defenses change what you're doing. What you got to do every once in a while, you're going to have to drop a defensive lineman back in coverage just to help the linebackers out covering these tight ends.
Gary Barnage holds it in.
What safety is
Vikings are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Keep the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
Makes the catch. He's tackled right at the 43.
Okay, guys, if you're not going to
make a stop, lead in the fourth quarter, you like these short completions because you pick up yards and that clock keeps moving.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense.
It's always dangerous when your receiver's running the drag route and you throw it too far in front of him. You most likely are just going to lead him into trouble.
Third down on the way.
This is a big play. I have no idea how bad we're going to mess up.
Leading and with possession of the football, a good place to be at this point in the game. They'll go ground.
I was not expecting that. Okay.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You got to lead. It's close. It's fourth down. It's short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 40.
Come on.
Davis got it. First down.
Oh, let him go. Let him go.
And in for the touchdown.
Like a hustle, bad tackling, you name it. They allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
Makes the PAT.
Nice drive.
Billy Cundiff ready for the kickoff.
I just feel like we're not going to. Like, we have not scored touchdowns this whole game. Like, why would we do it now? We have 80 yards to go.
Wilson's going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20.
That's a big problem.
The Jets just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Second down and 10. And they get the sack.
I'm an idiot.
Defensive coordinators love this. When they can sack the quarterback without taking any chances. That time they just sent the front four. They get the sack, and they didn't even blitz.
Big third down coming up here. Just about 2 minutes to go, and the defense knows it needs to make one last stop to end it. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
The Jets, good job that time, moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Way to go.
Second down, late in the fourth quarter.
On that street.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
He just throw it up.
Ryan's got it in the gun. And it's spotted away. Bill, it's third down. They are in four-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
Makes the catch in the open field. Steps out of bounds.
Well, when you see a play like this by the offensive player, that is a great reflection on the coach. You can tell they've gone over these situations. When you're fighting the clock and you can get out of bounds, get it done. Good job by the offensive player there.
First down. Touchdown in the late stages.
The fullback in most offenses in the NFL very seldom gets to carry the football, but down near the goal line, they serve a good purpose. Quick hitting plays by a big, powerful guy gets it done.
Score too quickly.
They wanted more excitement, more tension, more decision-making. It's the second guess in the NFL, and now they're going to have it. This two-point conversion. More teams are going to do it because they don't want to kick the extra point from the 15-yard line.
Everything had to come through to send this game to overtime. They got the touchdown. And now they've got the two with just seconds remaining in regulation.
Every time this offense has needed a big play today, they have come through in the clutch, and that time they did it on the two-point conversion.
The Vikings come onto the field. The game now is in the hands of this offensive unit with the game tied, Phil.
And this is a situation now where you just don't come out here and just try to make it happen. The game is tied. If it doesn't work, you figure, well, let's try to get into overtime. So be careful on these first couple plays and make sure you don't make a big mistake.
Can we just get on Barnage? Okay, I gotta run man because we're just gonna keep going to Barnage. Alright, I'm on Barner Brown, so we're going to stick with that.
First down at the 40.
There it is. He's not going to throw it to him.
Has his target. Tackle down at the 42-yard line.
That's good. He might start to score.
So right into the hurry-up offense they go into this 2-minute situation.
Yeah, these guys, all these pros, they've been doing this stuff since they were in high school running the 2-minute offense, so I know they're ready for it.
Field goal range with that.
The Vikings get set to snap the football. Only one timeout remaining here in the fourth. The Vikings take it from the 33. Picks up about 2.
Starks is a very smart punter. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
And I knew it. I should have stopped.
At the 31, here we go.
Too fast. I scored too fast.
First down at the 31.
He gets a screen attack.
Knocked down as he fires it.
Second attack. Second attack. Second attack.
The Vikings head to the line. They've got one timeout left here in the fourth quarter. The Vikings snap it at the 31. Jason Madden has the sack.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. Gets a sack on the quarterback. And nowadays, you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field. And yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
If he doesn't, we still have a chance.
After that big-time sack, they'll now face 3rd and 17. Luck out of the gun. He's wide open for the grab.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
Luck's completion percentage, 70% on the day.
Send everyone. I need him to score.
Well, we were in practice on Friday, Jim. This team was working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if all that practice pays off.
The Jets defense will stop the clock here with under 2 to go as they want to preserve the clock.
This doesn't happen. I don't know what I'm doing for. We'll go at it. We'll try it again later. I guess.
The Vikings take it from the 23. Touchdown! Touchdown! What a huge play! What an amazing finish to this one. A winning touchdown on the final play of the game.
All right.
And what a throw by the quarterback. He put it right on the...
Wilson's running this one out. And he's met head on right there at the 20.
Do you believe this?
The Jets offense still has a chance
so
here, Phil.
Late
in the game, can they make something happen?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see, Jim. I think let's look at it from the defensive side. Know the situation. If they get the ball, they catch a pass, make sure you come up and make the tackle. Don't let them catch and run and get a big play against you.
And it's going to fall incomplete. Their comeback effort comes up short. Well, we saw it just moments ago. A touchdown at the end to win the game.
7 points.
When you score late in the game and get a touchdown like that, boy, that just makes it double exciting. A lot of joy over there. Enjoy
like we made
the big
in the Super
victory.
Bowl. You think we would be more clutch, more able to make plays, and we just weren't. We didn't even show up. Like we scored 6 points in the first half, and 8 in the fourth, and we screwed it up because we scored too quickly. Like, why didn't I just step out of bounds or take a knee? I was like, what if I don't score again? Like, look at this. I'm the most idiot football player ever. And Madden, what are you gonna do? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I mean, I didn't. Peace.